guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Jennifer Button. My friends call me Jenny Morris because I like them calling me Jenny Morris. The meaning of Jenny Morris, oh well, that's going to be a story for another day because it's I need the courage to tell that story. It's a very naive story, but for now I just like telling people it was inspired by the musician Oli Morris, or that it's an abbreviation of my name's Button Riser. So let's go with that for now until I spill the tea. Oh guys, today we're going to be talking about DV Lottery 2024, guys. I'm a DV Lottery 2022 winner and I moved to the United States 5 months ago. Yeah, so I'm just here to share my experience and guide you guys on the application process. I'm not guaranteeing anything, but I'm just here to share my experience. Like I said, hopefully it's gonna help someone out there who still has questions about the process and all. So guys, before we go ahead and talk about the DV Lottery and the process, please turn on my notifications and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you. So guys, not every country is eligible to play the US lottery. So I'm going to be dropping a link to a PDF or website that states the eligible countries for the lottery. And I want you to know that if you're someone who relocated to another country, you can still go ahead and play. You don't need to go back to your birth country in order to play the lottery. For me, I was living in Nigeria and my birth country is Cameroon. I didn't have to go back to Cameroon for anything. I played the lottery in Cameroon, in Nigeria, and I let them know I'm from Cameroon because they're gonna ask you, what's your birth country? Where do you currently reside? So yeah, you're gonna do all that. I had my visa interview in Nigeria. I didn't have to go back to Cameroon. Yeah, along the way, you're gonna need 1 or 2 documents from home, but you can always make phone calls and just send them across to you. You don't really have to go back, especially if you don't have a means of going back or you have a reason for not going back. So yeah, it was my first time playing the lottery, and how it came about was I was on internship. I was rounding on my internship in 2020 and I was like, okay, I'm graduating next year. What next? When I graduate, what am I gonna do? I'm in a foreign country. Oh, and I didn't mention I'm from Cameroon. Yeah, you girls are Cameroonian. Though I've been in Nigeria for the past 4 years because of education and other personal reasons. So yeah, I was like, what am I gonna do? What's next? Because it's crazy, you know, you have to figure out your life before you graduate, else you're gonna frustrate. So I was like, okay, let me try this lottery thing. Since I'm graduating in 2021, if I win in 2022, I'll be ready to travel. And that's okay. Well, I went ahead, put everything in prayers, submitted the application. So the day we applied, oh god, it was during lockdown, guys. Everywhere was shut down, like everywhere was closed. How? I had to work. I had to trek down to another neighborhood to see if the cyber cafes that were open so I could take a passport size photograph with a professional camera. But unfortunately for me, no cyber cafe was open. But lucky enough, there was you know how these guys put this red cloth or white cloth on the photographers? Yes. So we went there, we saw his phone number. He had posted his phone number by the cloth, and we called the guy and he came. I was discouraged because his camera was an old model. Like, I was like, oh my god, is this gonna be good? So I just had to go ahead with it because I was bent on applying that day. I said it was this day or nothing else. My elder brother was like, no, let's leave it. It's not a deadline. We can come back tomorrow. I said, I'm not coming back tomorrow. I'm applying for this thing today. We are taking these pictures today. So we took the pictures. They weren't the best. Like, it wasn't the best. Then we went again to check if the cyber cafe had opened. And yeah, they were open. So I had to ask the guy to help me crop the picture according to the specifications stated on the DV Lottery website, and edit it a little because his camera was so old. It wasn't really bringing out my face. So yeah, I mean, if you take the wrong photograph, the website is gonna deny it. So you won't even be able to submit it. So yeah, that's how I took my passport size photograph, edited, he gave me, I went ahead and I submitted. So guys, playing the lottery is not that complicated. At first it was very expensive, since you have to like apply and get your international passport, which we all know is very, very expensive and takes a lot of time. So I urge all of you to go ahead and apply now. Even if you've been applying the previous years and you've not won, don't give up. People win the lottery even at the age of 40, 35, so don't give up. Just go ahead and apply. You never know if it's your turn or not. And yeah, that's gonna be all for today on my story, my experience applying for the DV lottery. And I'm gonna drop the official link to the website where you can apply for the lottery. Don't take a picture like mine. I was so careless. Like, I feel like God was just the reason why I won, because that was really a careless move. Please don't do that. Go to a professional studio, ask them for a professional passport size photograph, use that. Yeah, don't be like me. Please don't be like me. So yeah, I'm gonna drop a link below to the list of countries that are eligible to play the DV lottery, because some countries are not eligible. If you are a student and let me say you graduated next year and you're applying for the DV lottery 2024, tick the box that says some university courses as your highest qualification. Do not go ahead and assume I'll be graduating in 2023 and the results are coming out in 2024, or it's called 2024 DV lottery, and so you're gonna have a degree by then. No, do not make any assumptions. Do not assume because you're in final year you're gonna graduate by then. No, don't make any assumptions. Go ahead and take some university courses. And yeah, nobody has the answer to winning. Please do not be deceived out there when someone tells you you gotta do this, you gotta do that to win. No, nobody has the answer. I was among those who thought I could find a loophole in it. Okay, because I was a resident in Nigeria. I had my UNHCR passport. It's a United Nations travel document for refugees. So I applied for it in Nigeria. I sought asylum in Nigeria and I got my medical insurance, the refugee ID card, and the refugee travel document in Nigeria. So that's what I used to play the lottery, and someone else I know also used that. So I was so happy. I felt like, oh, okay, we're refugees, so they're gonna give us priority. They're gonna make us a priority. No, I won the lottery and the other person did not win the lottery. So yeah, it is that random. Nobody is a priority. It is that random. So I thought I had found a loophole, but I was wrong. So please let nobody deceive you. Nobody has the access to winning the lottery. One more thing, guys, one last thing. Once you've completed the application process and you submit your application, you're going to get a confirmation containing your confirmation number. It's a page, so you can screenshot that page. You can write down the confirmation number. What I did was I took a screenshot of the page, I wrote down the number in my diary, and I also sent the picture of the confirmation number to my brother via email, so it's gonna be stored in my email. So guys, that's gonna conclude today's video. I hope my experience and everything I've said encourages you to go ahead and apply. And if you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section. I'm gonna answer all of them.